Florida Panthers. We are very, very excited to announce that Randy Sexton is now our new general manager. As many of you probably know, we went through an extensive search throughout the summer. We are excited that Randy accepted this position, and I'd like to congratulate him on behalf of Alan Cohn, our general partner, and our entire organization for becoming our next general manager. Randy, congratulations.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks very much, Michael. I want to make sure I get to warm up, so I don't have much to say here. Just want to thank Michael and the ownership group for their confidence in giving me this position. It's something I've aspired to for a long time. I've been out of the game for a few years, but I'm back now, having spent a number of years in Ottawa, and I can tell you that Ottawa had a very successful franchise, and I think we're farther along as a franchise and are well along our way to meeting or improving upon what Ottawa's done. We've got a great core group of young players in Florida. We've assembled, I think, just a terrific scouting staff and a great coaching staff, and I think together we're going to make sure that this franchise moves forward. Happy to take any questions.
Yeah, just real quick, how long, the length of the contract? Is it 1 year, 2 years, 5 years?
Consistent with club policy, we won't disclose that information.
Randy, just your...
Okay.
Randy, obviously, you had a chance to do a lot of GM duties the last 4 months, handling the draft, free agency. How much do you feel like, how comfortable are you with this job, knowing you had some experience?
Well, I'm comfortable with the job, and I'm comfortable with the day-to-day activities. That's, as I say, I was a GM in Ottawa for over 3 seasons, so I have a sense for what the responsibilities are. Things have changed, certainly since I was in Ottawa with the advent of the salary cap and a number of rules that go with that, but we've got good people around me, and I've had the opportunity to spend 3 seasons as the assistant GM with Jacques Martin, where I got to work the day-to-day ins and outs, particularly around the salary cap. So I'm comfortable with what has to get done. I'm comfortable with the rules, and now it's time to roll up our sleeves and really get to work.
Michael, I know that Bill Torrey did meet with other candidates in the offseason. When did it sort of shift and you realize that the best guy available was actually the guy doing the job on an interim basis?
You know, I think as we worked through the summer, as Randy took us through the draft, the free agent signing period, we realized that, you know, he was the right guy. You know, I think we met or exceeded our expectations this summer. It's important for our franchise to have consistency and continuity moving forward. Randy's been with the organization for a couple of years. He understands our culture. We've all worked with him very, very well. There's a tremendous amount of confidence as it relates to our ownership, Alan Cohn, and all of his partners. So as we worked through the summer, we realized that this was really the natural fit.
Randy, I guess it's already been an eventful trip for you. Did you have any anticipation that this might happen while you were over here?
Well, I was hoping it would. Anticipation is a different word, but certainly, I mean, I've worked closely with Michael and our ownership group over the last 4 months since Jacques' departure, so I had a good sense that if I did a good job and delivered the results that were expected, that I would have a good opportunity. I've been fortunate enough that the ownership has recognized that. So, you know, it was really a question the last few days trying to get everything together to be sure that everybody was comfortable with all of the details that go into making sure that this is a long-term relationship. And I think collectively, Michael, I can speak on behalf of Michael and our senior management and our ownership group. We're all equally comfortable with where we are today and where we're going to in the future.
Michael, I talked to Bill Torrey in Montreal not too long ago, and he said everything was just going to stay the same. When did you guys decide, all right, let's open up negotiations and start talking to Randy about making this a full-time job?
I think for our organization it was important as we headed into this season that we had a general manager in place. You know, I think over the last 45 days things really began to crystallize for us. You know, Alan really wanted to have somebody permanent in that position by the time we dropped the puck tonight. And you know, that was our goal. So you know, we feel very, very comfortable that this is absolutely the right decision, and we're excited that Randy accepted the position.
How much conversation did you have with Pete regarding this? I know they've worked pretty closely together.
You know, I think, you know, Pete was aware of what was going on, you know, throughout the process. But you know, ultimately, this decision was made by Alan after obviously a lot of consultation, with Bill Torrey. But Peter was kept abreast of where we were throughout the process.
And Randy, just talk a little bit about this summer and do we call you assistant, do we call you acting, and all that, and not knowing that all these moves, if this was today was going to come.
Well, I had the opportunity to I guess, audition for the job, if you will. But quite frankly, I did not spend 1 second worried about what was right for me. I really tried to seize the opportunity that was given to me, and I thought if I worked hard and did a good job, that the results would speak for themselves. And I think that the results spoke for themselves. Have we accomplished everything that we wanted to? Not quite yet. Are we where we want to be? We're well along the way. And again, I'm grateful for being given the opportunity, and had no doubt that if I did what I set out to do, that today would come, and very thankful and grateful that it has.
Any more questions?